Yo, 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 yo. It's your man Sean P coming live from the attic with my man.
Ripper Parlay, baby.
Yeah, yeah. You already know how we get. Um, Today is what is the 20 what's it, 29th or 28th?
The
It's about to be
28th,
the
man.
28th. You know what I mean? Tomorrow's my daughter's birthday. Shout out to Rennie. That is honey baby
Oh, yeah.
girl. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah.
talking about? But we coming at y'all with this episode. We a little late. I'm sorry. We about 9 days a little late. We supposed to post every week. We ain't posted 9 days from the attic. The regular version. We ain't coming late night tonight, even though it is late night. But we ain't gonna come with the late night content. You know what I'm talking about, Rip Dog? How your day been, a dog? I mean, how your day been today, dog? That's what I meant to say. How has your day been today, my G?
Man, it's been a live day. You
That's what
know.
I'm talking about, man. Mine's been productive as well. Um, we're gonna come with a little Memorial Day since we're a little late. Give a little reflection on our people that we remember most, the ones we dear most, the ones that we learned a lot from, whether they're here or not. Predominantly for me is the people that's not here. God bless their soul for everybody. And thank everybody for sitting back and liking, subscribing. I've been noticing slow growth. We almost at 50. We like 2 away from 50, I believe. You know what I mean, Rip Dog? So, yeah. So,
Hey, it's all good, you know. But look here, though. Man, I don't know about all that over there, you know what I'm saying? But we partying over here, though. You know
oh,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look, this holiday weekend was a good holiday weekend, and it was a very sad holiday weekend. Man, I was looking at the news and seeing how 34 people got killed.
Yeah, that's always.
Did you see that, man?
That's nah. Actually, I've been so busy with my daughters, man. I ain't really, you know, um, my daughter's birthday tomorrow, like I just said, and I celebrate with her over the weekend because I work out the week and I don't have the time to really get to go to her party. So I've been kind of focused on that. Usually I do watch the news every morning, but the last couple of days I haven't.
Man, it was kind of sad all that happened in Chicago, man, because a girl wound up losing her life
Man, that's crazy.
this weekend, man.
Yeah, man,
And
that's nuts, man. That's nuts.
it's really is, man. Um, Salute to all the fathers that have um, laid their kid to rest, you know what I'm saying, due to any
I mean,
accidents
I
or
couldn't
anything
imagine, man.
like that.
I can never imagine. I can never understand what could lead to something so silly like that. But these younger generation of people are getting guns that shouldn't have guns, and it's really affecting the whole community. It's affecting families, man. That's something that you can't take back.
Yeah, it
You know what I
is.
mean? It's something that you really can't. Once you do it, and it's not really have a. You couldn't have a soul when you do certain things. I mean, even whether it's intended or not. I mean, you just need to learn how to shoot if you're trying to get at somebody for real or whatever. I don't even know what happened, particularly the whole case that you're talking about.
Well, they were saying that it was targeted, man. It was gang related. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
But oh, Fumbaruski.
yeah. Well,
You know, there it goes. I say, oh,
that
guy,
I guess I don't know. Was it like a
it was
ghost?
a ghost.
Yeah, it was a ghost. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
that was.
I was going live at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
However,
real.
but on this episode, we gonna get to the Memorial Day thing I was telling you about. That threw me off. The Memorial Day thing that we was talking about. We're gonna talk about this NBA finals. Well, that's prolonged right now. We're watching the game right now between Minnesota and Dallas, and Minnesota has gotten a victory to go to another game. So we're gonna get to a little bit of that NBA action or whatever. You know what I mean, from the attic.
Hey,
And
man, Pink Shoes got his face shot off, though.
oh yeah, we will get to a little bit of that. Let y'all know. Pretty much everybody should already know anyway. But if we gonna give our little input on what's going on in the NBA world, you know what I mean. And like I said, we're gonna sit back and also talk about what type of food did we make over this weekend? You gotta put a little food, and also not just that, not just about the food that we ate. Also, when you get into like, if you can make any type of song with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be? You know what I'm talking about? Like, I want to really get into that. It could be more than one. It ain't just gotta be one, but I'm just talking about just in general. Like, if you got the opportunity, dead or alive, just you know what I mean? It could be two people.
Man, that would
I
be
mean,
hard,
just in one opportunity. If you really feel like that, you like that musically inclined, it could be three. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying, Rip Dog?
Man, oh man. Man, you started something. I'm gonna tell you, you know, for real, if you wanted to go there, I would say a good duo. I'm gonna go with this right here.
Oh, you gonna go with two?
My duo.
Oh yeah, I got you. So we're gonna take this intro break. It's well needed because I'm trying to go live off my phone, and anybody that's watching
It's
this
a
right
ghost.
now, it's a ghost that knocked my whole phone off the whole little tripod thing I had. You know, I mean, I guess I came sloppy with it. Too much altitude when it comes to where I had it set up, but it's all good. Hope everybody can see me because my other camera might have got thrown off because of that, maybe, but it's all good. But however, I'm P Gunnah, Sean P. You already know, Rip Dog.
You know it. Parlay, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna hit this intro break real quick. We'll be right back
real
with you
dog.
from the Attic FTA. You know, ain't time about. Fuck with your boy. Let's get it.
Sitting back on this motherfucking corner, posted, rolling on this marijuana, straight laid back, watching my kids from the corner. You couldn't fuck up my vibe if you wanna. It's a hot summer day on the block, yeah, I'm posted, rolling on this marijuana, got me toasted, but I'm focused, fuck the bogus. On the negative vibes, you can hold it, put a drink in your hand, hit the blunt, make a toast, watch the old heads talking they shit, doing the most, and the dope boys making they swerves and they get ghosts. Got the OGs preaching to kids what they should know, why the dope fiends baking for change so they can smoke. It's just an average day, where I'm from and where I lay, putting food on my table, trying to see another day. It's just a different set of rules in the hood, you must obey. Gotta thrive to survive, to make your money replicate. These niggas beefing in the streets, that's why I stay up out the way. 12 stay in the hood, trying to crack a brother's face. Oh yeah, I seen it all, my younger days in the jail. That's why I'm sitting on this corner trying to make another play. Sitting back on this motherfucking corner, posted, rolling on this marijuana, straight laid back, watching my kids from the corner. You couldn't fuck up my vibe if you wanna. Sitting back on this motherfucking corner, posted, rolling on this marijuana, straight laid back, watching my kids from the corner. You couldn't
Yo. We back, man. You know what I mean? We just got back from that eventful little break we just got from. You know what I mean? We from the Attic. You know what I mean? It's a little late night, but we coming from the regular late from the Attic podcast, not late night. You know, the late night got a little bit more explicit content. We don't keep it easy on y'all, but we still.
do our thing.
What we doing? What we
Hey,
doing?
hey.
What we drinking on, man?
Clear.
Okay.
Cletus, goddamn it, Cletus. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, Cletus. So, look here, man. You know, we love drinking Cletus, and we would love for some of you Cletus makers and supporters to support Cletus. You know what I'm
come
saying?
on now, for the case of the Cletus, man.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
You know what I mean? CC, case of the COC.
You know,
COTC, I should say. Case of the Cletus. You know
a
what I mean?
can cover or something. You know, a mug holder.
I mean, just
T-shirt.
or however, just promotion.
A letter. You know hey, you know, just say, hey, we appreciate you supporting our beverage.
And
Hey,
you know what? I just feel so lonely with my Cletus so far away. I forgot I was over here messing with everybody. I'm live on Facebook. My camera had failed. We live on Facebook, and my camera had failed, so excuse me. I'm
Hey,
getting new to this third angle type of thing. You know what I mean?
hey,
So,
that's what you get for leaving your kids in the streets.
man, you try,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Look, the bus is passing by and they about to miss the damn bus.
Yeah, that's what. Honestly,
Man, get your kid, man.
we definitely was up here before we got back live again after that intro break that we took and stuff like that we always take every episode. You know, I told you we from the attic, so
Coming, man.
hey, I don't live in the Beverly Hills. I don't live in you know, it's coming from the attic. It's coming from the attic in the hood. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, we just had a little eventful intermission real quick. You know what I mean? That was pretty eventful and funny. Just from
Yeah,
what we
it was.
heard, I don't know what the specifically what was the intent of it, but from what we heard from up here, it's like, dang, it's a little confrontation.
Hey, I tell you, man, they been playing too many video games. They ain't playing outside, right?
Hey, they need to learn how to sit back and get to them ladies the right way because you beating around the bush.
Man, look
Hey,
at
you ain't gonna get no Bush.
hey,
You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you George Bush.
man,
Excuse
you
my
know,
content, because you know we coming from the regular FTA from the Attic podcast.
for you kids, man, that are teenagers, you know, sometimes you need to do things the right way, but us as being parents, we need a break. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, for sure.
And
Yeah.
we would love for you to take your ass outside and play. But some of y'all can't play right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of
But-
kids don't play, bro. A lot of kids don't play. But however, we're going to get to this content, man. We're gonna drop it easy on this Memorial Day love.
Yeah, no. I don't know all about that. It's been a lot of smoke. I hope people been firing
Oh,
them
yeah. I
grills
mean,
up.
you gotta be happy
You
on
know,
Memorial Day, but, you know, you
Show
got to
their
give...
stomach some love.
You got to
goddamn
give...
it.
for me, I'm going to give homage to the people that was before me that's no longer here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just give homage to that. My cousin, my grandpa, people like that. We're going to tune in on the sports for a little hot second. You know what I mean? And then we're going to get to, at the end, we're going to sit back and get to this little music. If you can make you know, what we talked about before we got on this little intermission from the intro.
Intermission.
Yeah, pretty much. Self-interruption.
But we love it
Self-imposed
though. We love it.
interruption. That's what we do. Yeah. We're going to sit back and talk about who we can make some music with, who you like to make music with, who inspire you with music, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever music. You know what I mean? We don't ever really talk about too much music a whole lot, so I feel like we need to definitely start just touching on a lot more stuff. It's not late night. You felt me gearing up for it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like, nah, but however, yeah, we want to touch on that. But the first little topic we're gonna get into this Memorial Day. I will say, just from me being a fellow American, African American, I should say, you know, I would thank every person that served in the military force and then Navy, whatever, any branch of any type of U.S. government force. You know, I give them all homage for the time they put into or whatever things like that. Before I get into when it comes to my peoples that I miss, that's no longer here, because that's what's Memorial Day for, right? To remember the people that's no longer here, not only just the veterans and things like that, but just people in general. I feel like,
Memories, brother.
yeah.
I feel you. You know.
So that's what I think of about Memorial Day. When it comes to Memorial Day, just people that's no longer here. You gotta. I mean, it should never take just that anyway. It should never just take just one day, because you know somebody that really, as you know, that really mean a lot to you. It's you reminded pretty much every day about it. You know what I mean? So.
Well, you know that's true, but you just gotta move on forward. You know.
Facts. But I'm talking about just for this Memorial Day edition of this show tonight. It's supposed to be a little sooner, but we're getting to it.
Well, I know what, man. You know, for this Memorial Day, I'm glad it didn't rain. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't. It was really kind of weird because it was like acting like it wouldn't rain.
Yeah.
Gave some noises that it wouldn't rain. Excuse me, some noises that it wouldn't rain. And
Yeah.
never rained.
But I feel, I mean, the climate was real. It was real pleasant. It was
It
cool.
was, yeah.
You had to
Yeah.
turn on them AC units and
Sit
none
on
of
the
that.
porch
What?
and some slides and some shorts.
And that goddamn skeeter lead.
That leg of the skeeters.
What?
And hold up, my cleat is a little too far. Why can't? Is there any way you can possibly
You know my
reach
arms
that?
kind of sharp.
I mean, not really though. I think you got some long arms for what I mean, for a shorter guy. I
Little
guess,
man.
You know what I mean?
Little man.
Nah, you got long arms, man.
Little man.
For real, man.
That is little man.
But thank you, man. However, I'm gonna give my own little advertisement since he gave one. Hey, we love this refreshing
Clew.
beverage
Cletus.
that Rip Dog gave me the privilege to call Cletus. And
Cletus.
perfect name because I feel just like a brother named Cletus after I get to a certain point of this lovely, refreshing beverage that is uniting all the people around the world.
All the world. You know.
And they're joining hands.
You know. Back in the day, they had Billy D. You know.
You wild out off that now.
Hey.
You don't want to do none of that.
You know.
Stay away from the Billy D. I'm saying like, no.
Hey. Oh, he have you going to?
Yeah, for sure. But
Real.
see, we get to clouded on this damn thing. But however, though, I'm gonna go back like when it comes to the Memorial Day thing. I just remember certain traditions. Like, I mean, Memorial Day is just like 4th of July. I mean, talking about so far as the barbecues. I'm not talking about. I'm just thinking about the barbecues, the get together. It's just people coming together. So it's like it's kind of like themed towards that 'cause it's like a barbecue type of thing. People don't really get together for Labor Day too much at all. So you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
but like Memorial Day, Easter,
Yeah.
I would say who celebrate 4th of July. I mean, or whatever. You know what I mean. And it's all good. Hey, if y'all see this going live, you know what I mean. And my phone about to go dead, but it's all good. But 4th of July, those type of holidays when it comes like December type of barbecue type of holidays, Father's Day, I mean whatever, you know what I mean? Those are like warmer months, so it's going to be more of a barbecue type of thing. Excuse me. Those holidays kind of are the same thing to me when it comes to it's just the weather.
Well, those holidays, like you said, you reflect back on the people that you miss. Normally, the people that you normally see at a family reunion or anything like that.
That's
You know
what it
I'm
remind me of. Yep, for Memorial Day.
But you know what though, the the good thing about it is the good memories that you have. You know what I'm saying? And then, just like I was listening to something Terrence Howard had said. He was talking about the frequency, about how people come together and they can vibe with just this one song. So everybody's family, they had one song that they listen to, whether it's from the OJ.
Oh yeah, you got the Al Greens and things like that,
Yeah.
and that's what reminds me. Like I said, when I was younger, like my grandpa got rest his soul. That's actually the song at the end of this podcast that we usually play after every episode.
Yeah.
That's where it came from. He passed away 2020, and that was pretty difficult. So I made that song a tribute to him. I'm glad to share it on this podcast. But however, like that was something like holidays like this, something like 4th of July. It just reminds me of because we just always got together. And he just stomped his legs out. He loves some Al Green, amongst other older artists.
Oh, see them good memories, brother. Them good
Yes, sir.
memories. So, you feel that. Everybody in your family felt that, especially when they got that memory from him. May have been sitting around, waiting on, the next hand of dominoes or spades. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right.
You feel me? But
See, yeah, those type of memories is countless, man. You know what I mean? Those are countless, priceless memories, man. And I try to create more of those, like with my family. I attempted to have a get together. Actually, I was trying to do it on Mother's Day, this past Mother's Day, but it didn't really add up too much because a lot of people like to spend time with their mothers and stuff like that in my family. But I want to get that tradition alive, keep that tradition alive, I should say. You know what I mean? And
Well, kick it off in September, man. That's when all the football games and things
right,
start,
right,
man.
right, right. But
Kick
see,
it
no,
off
that's
then.
important. You know, remember
Yeah.
and another memory. You know, I will never forget my cousin Sean. Shout out to my I'm his namesake. I'm actually my mom and dad named me after him. It's my first cousin Sean. You met Sean. We went to
Yeah.
the airport. He took my car. And I miss my cousin like a mug. He was always at every cookout, um, every gathering. He was there where, you know what I mean, just out of nowhere. He might ride by me as I'm walking back when I didn't have a car, pick me up, took me where I had to go. Just one of the most genuine souls I ever met in my
Fam.
life, man. Like real
Fam.
talk. Like he loved his family to death, and
Fam.
I'll never forget about him. You know, I love my cousin. I miss him every day. I made a song about him. And I don't know. I mean, I might have to play it one of these episodes, but I don't want to get in trouble with the copyrights because I actually did on an old Tupac beat, "Do for Love."
Yeah. I
That's not.
remember that.
Yeah, I did it to his beat, but that's what that beat was so perfect to what I want to like. The message I want to display, how much love I felt for my cousin, and I put everything into that song. That's a song I really put everything that I knew when it come musically into that song when it come to my cousin. Even though on my beat it was a Tupac beat, but it was just so cohesive. I had Letitia up on the ones and twos. I had Phil on the ones and twos and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it turned out to be a good song though. I just can't use it because it's copywritten. You know what I mean? I can't. You know, everybody know that's that iconic song from Tupac. You know, what I mean?
Yeah,
Do
I
for
feel
love.
you.
So I mean,
When you cover it, I feel you.
but I
But
made a good version of it though.
it was alright, man. I heard it. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? I like to do tribute. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like you said, it's all in honor of the memories of the people that has fallen, that
For
are
sure.
not here. You know, and
Yeah. You always gotta remember them people, man, because you know they might influence you some way.
for real, everybody has an influence. Well, everyone
Should
that meant something to you, that came in
always
contact
had a
with
good
you,
influence in front of them.
yeah, had a
Yep.
good influence on you. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
part.
So
You know, man, it's a blessing for everyone who has both of their parents
man,
living right now. You know,
it is.
and I
It
can't
really
really
is.
say
And
that
I,
because
I
both of
have
mine
that.
are
I
gone.
mean,
You
I can
know,
never be ungrateful for that, and I do. I mean, I met a few different people that don't have their parents.
I
That's
don't
right
have
there.
mine. You know what
So
I'm saying?
yeah,
So
so I can definitely feel so blessed and so lucky
yeah,
to have that. I had a lot of people tell me that before. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And like I
And
said,
hope that we can get to their age. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Especially, like, man, I was talking to this guy today. Man, he's 78. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me, he like, man, shit, I'm trying to get out here and get in my yard and things like that, man. I'm trying to keep moving around so I won't slow down. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is not meant to be drug around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. He was like, man, I'm 78, my brother 80, my sister 91. I was like, man, can
Man,
I just get the strength?
he probably doing some healthy things though, man.
You
Like
know,
he's
can
probably keeping himself pretty
man,
healthy, and he probably keeping himself pretty healthy and like just working out and eating the
hmm
right things too, man. You know what
true.
I mean? Like a lot of times us black people have a bad habit of eating the wrong things. I'm included. So I mean, that goes a long way, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But and it will make you a memory if you keep. It will
And
make you a memory on Memorial Day.
and
You'll be a memory if you keep eating the most messed up stuff and your health
yeah,
can't allow it.
and
You
that's
will
true,
be a
man.
memory like what we talking about.
And look at, man, if you have anything left over that you do not want to eat, man, fix a plate. What I mean, as long as it's edible, you know what I'm saying. Fix a plate and give it to the person who needs it. You know what I'm saying.
Ah man, you know some people are not going for that. You know, like especially like crackheads don't want to eat.
I mean,
A lot of time, people when they want to feed the homeless and things like that, when crackheads looking for a scheme,
but we all
you know,
strapped
like they
now.
won't eat.
Well, I
You
mean,
know, that's
hey,
why they so skinny because they rather, you know, because they don't
hey,
have
we all
appetite.
strapped now because everybody right now, man,
Thriller video.
is damn near about to live check to check.
Oh
You
yeah,
hear what I'm saying?
hey, I ain't gonna say what I was about to say, but people
Yeah.
already are.
I'm talking about including some of the influential ones that you wouldn't think of that
Hey,
are filing bankruptcy. Man, come on. You know what
I
I'm
agree.
saying? And those that are sitting there, man, y'all better come off y'all high horse because
I
things
get
about to
it.
get rough.
But you know,
You
we
feel
gonna
me?
get we gonna sit back and get on track. I know we got sidetracked. I don't know how the hell we did that. But, you know, man, I was talking about the Memorial Day thing.
Yeah.
Just remembering the people that you love. I mentioned well, I mentioned my cousin. That's probably the most standoutish of my grandpa. I mentioned him too. He used to jam so hard he'll stomp lights out if you're in the basement, and it's a light on. You know how you be in the basement, a light
I
on the
got you.
ceiling right there, right above it. He'll stop the whole damn light out. That's why I mentioned that in that song. To the next time we see each other again.
Hey,
You know what I mean? I mentioned that in that song, and that was a true fact. Something I remember the most, and I used to sit back and yell, say "show enough," and
well,
tell my dad, "Jeffrey, turn that shit up." You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like my grandpa was like partial Caucasian, man. Like that's where I got my brown eyes from, and me and my brothers, and my dad and everything. So I remember him, my uncle Larry. My uncle Larry, he was funny. I spent many nights over his crib. I said a shout out to him in that song as well. That's on the outro. This Uncle Larry is my uncle, of course, my grandpa's son. So once my grandpa passed away, he was reunited with his son. And my uncle always used to drop jewels. That's what I said in that song. Spending nights over your house, you stay dropping jewels. I
Yeah.
always listen. Your grandpa, I'm always missing. You know what I mean? Like, and he was somebody that was like one of the realest people. He came with it raw and uncut. He ain't tell it how you wanted to hear it. He told you how fuck it was. Excuse my language. You know what I mean? And I miss them both. My cousin Sean, I said back before, like, yeah, I miss all my family. I'm a little late having Memorial Day with this, but you know I love my family, always will. Uh, Pollard gang, you know what I mean. Harris gang, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And my cousin Sean's last name was Harris. You know what I mean. My aunt's maiden name was Harris, so yeah, it is. My aunt's maiden name was Harris.
Yeah. Man, look, let's continue what's going on and get off this death. You know what
I
I'm
know, man. I
saying,
know. I
man?
know.
Come
I know.
on,
I
man.
know. I know. I know. I had to sit back and put it on there. You know, it's a Memorial Day edition, though. But much love to my family, the ones that's not here but never forgotten. You know what I'm talking about. We're gonna get to these sports, Rip. Now we're gonna bring it up a little bit. All right. You know what I mean? I had to get that out, man. You know what I mean? I had to get it out. Man. It's
Hmm.
Memorial Day. Gotta remember everybody, not just on Memorial Day, but every day.
Man, let me tell you what I learned today. I didn't know that Baylor was once upon a time a part of the SWAC.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I can. I
You
can
know,
believe that. Just in case you ain't think I said I can't believe that.
you know how I found out? You remember Michael
I
Singletary,
mean, maybe
right?
back in the days, yeah, they probably was, man. Like,
This is when Walter
they could
Payton
have
was
been.
playing for my love, the Jackson State University. But
Right.
this is when Walter Payton was playing back then. But didn't any either Pac-10, Pac-12, these top schools, they didn't want him. So they took him at Baylor.
Mm.
And right now, he has records that can't anybody touch or break. Guess what who was the first
No,
team to
man.
pass up on him before he went to the Chicago Bears?
Who you talking about?
Them goddamn Cowboys.
Oh, wow.
They passed up on him.
Well, We don't want to hear about the Cowboys. You know that, Rip Dog.
Hey.
You already know.
Just a little sports moment. Hey, but for real though, and like you said, I don't mean to bring it back, but R.I.P. to Bill Walton Sr. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely. They have a little. They had a little something today about that. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P. to every. Hell, R.I.P. to all of them. Steve McNair. You know what I'm talking about? Junior Seau. Everybody that's iconic as a football player that contributed. Me growing up watching the most hardest hitting era of football alive and basketball. Period. You know what I mean? We had a lot of them go out. But however, we're gonna get to this NBA real quick because we everybody know by now, they should know that the Boston Celtics have swept the Indiana Pacers. Um, the Indiana Pacers, when their stars was out, um, they was out for the last 2-3 games when they got swept. You know what I mean? So they got through pretty easy, in my opinion. That's what we're kind of giving our insight on. We'll keep it brief. But in my opinion, I feel like anybody come out the East, which is the Celtics, um, they don't have nothing for the West. I mean, just for me, I'm just being real. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think everybody think that the Celtics got it in the bag because they're waiting in the finals on the winner of Denver and Minnesota. You
Well,
know what I mean?
who do you think gonna win?
Not Denver and Minnesota. I said Denver and Minnesota. I'm sorry.
Minnesota and
Dallas. Dallas and Minnesota. I'm sorry. That was straight ignorance. I'm looking at Jason Kidd. I just realized that he don't coach for Denver. He coached for Dallas. You know what I mean? So, but however, like, it's easy to really like, you know what I mean? You just never know. Like when it comes to the Celtics coming out the East and playing, in my opinion, it's going to be, you know what I mean? It's going to be Dallas. But they got another game to play in Minnesota. You know what I mean? So, to me, I feel like the West is going to conquer, man. I don't care. Either way. I mean, I don't see, like I said, I don't see the Timberwolves coming back. I don't see the Timberwolves coming back. I mean, unless they got LeBron James on their team. You know what I mean? Just for a couple games or something like that, but I don't see them coming back. However, I can see this being wrapped up in Minnesota. Kyrie Irving been balling, but you know what I mean. They ain't really did enough tonight, and they just trying to stay alive. But I don't think they got enough to make any comeback.
Well, Minnesota may go down the drain.
Oh, I mean, they definitely want to go down the drain. But my thing is, hypothetically saying, which pretty much is already damn near in the basket, is Celtics versus Dallas. I feel like Dallas is gonna beat them. You know what I mean? I know. Excuse me. It's a certain Celtics fan that I know that just thinks that's crazy. You know what I mean? But I feel like anybody out the West is gonna beat.
Damn Milk Dud, man. Damn him.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shoot.
Damn Milk Dud. You know what I'm saying? I always talking about them goddamn Celtics. Man, come on.
Yep.
It's all right.
You already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you talking about Milk Dud. Milk Dud.
I get it, man. I get it. I get
You
it.
know.
But however, though,
He playing. I mean, I like Dallas, man. My favorite player, man, was Alex English. You know what I'm saying?
I remember you saying that.
Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? He had a nice, sweet game. He was shooting threes before they even counted them threes, man. But, you know.
You go way back in the day.
Man, Dallas, man. Dallas always been a shooting ass team,
I mean, Kyrie and Luka has been a difference in that series. I'm telling you. And going back to Minnesota, they gonna have to really come with it though.
Man, ain't nobody toughing with Kyrie, bruh. Man, look here. I'm gonna tell you this, man.
I mean, Kyrie, he has matured though. I would say his game has matured a lot. And I like watching him, man. He cold. He's one of the coldest point guards in the league. I'm sorry. When he's on, that boy, I don't say that boy, that man is on. No,
Man,
no,
look here,
you know
man.
what I mean?
When I look at that man, I see a lot of different people. I see goddamn it, Magic Johnson. I'm talking about
Oh, you see
what?
crazy Magic Johnson.
Man, Magic
Man, he's
Johnson,
just
man.
so like he know how to
Oh
finish,
my
man. Like,
God, man.
and you got to think about it though. That's just like us having time to perfect every fucking, excuse me, every freaking recipe in our arsenal before we actually put it on the stage.
Man,
You know what I mean? We got time to perfect all those. That's what
man.
practice is. If you wake up in the morning, that's all you got to do. I'm not discrediting him or nobody is actually doing it, but it's just like you got so much time to perfect your craft. Like when you wake up, that's your agenda. You know, to perfect your craft and to get better every day.
Man,
You know what I mean?
they always put my guy down, man. But man, I'm telling you, he has brought something to the league. You know, that's the only thing to me that make you stand out to even be considered as a Hall of Famer. What do you got to bring to the league? Okay, what James Harden brought the step back.
Yeah, the game is it's a lot
You feel
crazy.
me?
It's a lot crazy now, man. Like game is it's so athletic, man.
He done brought
Like man,
the handle game
yeah.
to a seat. Man,
Oh yeah, man. Oh,
bruh,
I'm telling you,
man, look, you talking about, and I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna give credit to
Kyrie
Iverson.
Irving is crazy with
Man, I put him up against Jordan any day, and he'll shake the shit out of Jordan.
And I don't lie, Lance Stevenson has some handles too.
Man,
That's an understatement.
shake the shit
Yeah, I
out
mean,
of
a lot
him.
of people don't, from his position, he was more of a shooting guard. You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand. Like his handles was nice.
Man,
Look at Lance Stevenson. He was pretty dope with it.
white chocolate too. Now we can't
Oh,
forget
my
about
God.
him.
You talking about Jason Williams?
Hell yeah,
Jason Williams. I mean,
we can't forget about him,
that
bro.
boy used to sit back and from the Kings.
Man,
Man,
yes sir.
Them dimes he just
With
dropped.
Tyronn Lue.
Yeah, just drop. He be dropping them damn things,
Man.
boy. That boy was crazy.
But hold on,
But
hold
however,
on, hold on before we end up. You know that they contract ended.
Yeah, next year, 2025. We were talking about the Shaq, the Charles Barkley, and, the whole
The inside NBA thing.
yeah inside NBA thing. But every good thing got to come to an end, though. They got to change it up. They definitely gonna change it up. They do that with a lot of good things. So
But that's true. But where are they gonna commentate it? Because NBC bought their contract.
I mean,
I think so.
they'll have to come with a whole new contract. So they just come in probably like for the better, to prepare for the worst, to hope for the best type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah.
I think they gonna make it. I think it's some things in store for them cats.
But what I got at the end of the day with the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference, I got the Western Conference winning. Of course, I'm gonna pick the Dallas Mavericks winning it all
Yeah,
over the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics are all in it. They're
Yeah.
just waiting on the winner between Dallas and Minnesota. They got Game 5 in Minnesota. I believe it's in Minnesota, I believe. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how they got the format, you know what I mean? But I believe it's.
you looking at the bloopers, man.
Oh,
Look,
no.
check them out. Watch this shit. Watch this shit.
You crazy, man. Oh, he fell on his butt. But however,
Anyway, yeah.
that's what it is. When it comes to the basketball, you got the Boston Celtics waiting at the Eastern Conference for the winner of the Minnesota and Dallas game. Is forced to a Game 5. So there's no sweep for Dallas, which I was hoping. So, excuse me, I still picked them to win the West and eventually face the Boston Celtics in the finals. So that's what it is in the basketball world right now. You know what I mean? We just got done watching it. We're going to sit back and shift to this little music real quick. We're going to keep this a little brief too because we got to get to work. And Rip Dog over here laughing, watching these bloopers. And they put up, man, they crazy, man. I have to have another camera view so y'all can see what we're laughing at. It's silly, though. I mean, you know how it is. If y'all watching Sports Center right now, they putting people on posters and adding things to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are.
You know what I mean?
They are messing them up, man.
So, however, you know what I mean? When it comes to music, Rip Dog,
My duo.
I would say just Period, man. Like I would just lay it straight on the period. If you could do just keep it simple, cause I don't want to be all night. You already know we already
It would just be me and two other cats, man. It would be me.
just on the track tip, just doing the track.
I'm finna tell you, man. It would be me, Tupac, and
Oh
Rakim.
man,
And
yo,
Rakim.
you gonna resurrect Pac?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Me, Tupac, and Rakim.
Yeah, Rakim, he dope.
Yeah.
Man, I'll probably have a whole symphony of different people. Like I would go by my gut, my my first love of music so far as album wise when I was younger. And you probably can already guess that, you know what I mean? The cast, you know, the Outcast, with Andre.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely I'd love to get one with him. Like that would be like crazy. I have to come on my A1 game on that. Off top, I definitely have to come A1 off that because the way his wordplay is crazy. You know what I mean? And heck, we can keep on going down south. I definitely want to, you know, right to get a little touch in with Scarface.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Scarface is definitely Houston's best. You know what I mean? One of Houston's best, one of the most Houston's historic. So, however, excuse me, I gotta grab one of these Cletuses.
Hell yeah.
But however, though, I would love to get in touch with that. And I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we keep it down south. We talk about people that's alive. No, I said people that's dead or alive. I mean,
Yeah.
did I say that?
Yeah.
I could be mistaken, but however, gotta get with the MOBB, Mob Deep, Prodigy, rest in peace, man. I love how raw he was with his flow, man. I love that East Coast, you know, like QB. I don't know if he's from QB or what. I'm sorry, I should probably do my research a little further. I forgot what.
I don't know, man.
I don't
I
know
think
if
they
it's from
run that
Staten
with
or-
Nas there, man. I don't know. You
But
know,
however,
I kind of
Mobb
fell
Deep.
out.
Nas, I like Nas a little something, but Mobb Deep is like, I love Mobb Deep, man. I'm a heavy Mobb Deep fan. I love Prodigy. Prodigy actually gave him, like, I won't say gave me my name. I won't sound crazy, but he called himself P. You know what I mean? I just put the Gunnah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I feel you. I feel you.
So,
Man,
kind
shoot.
of inspired my name a little bit, man. I love his raw rap, that East Coast raw rap, and him and you know the Guru. You know what I mean? Like
I feel you. I mean, Guru was the truth, man.
he said, he was the truth, man.
He was the
Like,
truth.
real
He
talk.
was doing his thing, and he did his thing.
Yeah, oh definitely.
What was that?
My
You
headphones.
can't hold the weight. What was the name of that song? Was that the name of that song? It's old school. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was with Gangstar for a
Said,
minute.
but yeah, Gangstar is my stuff.
Man,
Above the clouds.
man. But you know my all-time
He said,
favorite.
brainwave swell, turning that desert to a well.
My all-time favorite, man. I just went with my duo early, but my greatest, man, the greatest one to me, man. I don't know what to say. Our hands down, my Pimp C, man. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, Pimp C, you gotta give
You know.
homage to him, man, because
Hey,
his voice, he's
Pimp.
I mean, you can't replicate his voice,
Nothing.
how his cadence, how he came on the track. I mean, you gotta give
Nothing.
nothing but mad respect, man. And just only thing that, you know, that sucks that he didn't get to live on this earth long enough. He was young when he passed away, so we make music with somebody. Like, you know, I know Bun B, it hit him
Man.
hard. He made music with somebody for a long time like that. I mean, it's just a
Man.
different type of brotherhood, you know what I mean? Brotherhood, respect, and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So,
Man.
shout out to UGK,
Man.
you know what I mean, for sure. 'Cause
R.I.P. Pimp.
that, you know,
Love the Pimp, man. Man, what?
pocket full of stones.
What? But, man,
I
look
mean,
here.
pocket full of stones is fucking legendary, bro. I was just thinking about it, man. Like, for real, man. Like, that music
Yeah.
right there, man. Like, you even have T.I. rapping about it. And that's somebody else. I ain't gonna lie. T.I. is a smart man. He's a businessman. He's somebody I'll definitely, him, Snoop, a little Wiz because he like to smoke a lot of a lot of trees, and he do make good music too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like people like that, man. Like I would be pretty blessed,
Mhm.
beyond blessed, to sit back and like be around people like that. Like this thing on a daily. Just say if you just happen to be in a studio or something like that, you got to see Snoop coming in or something like that. You just able to be around them type people, man.
Got time to
Like
chill
for
with
real,
them.
like trying
Pick
to
their
chill with them,
brain
yeah.
and
Like
shit.
to where it's like nothing for you to see somebody like that or like just happen to. I don't say it in your neighborhood, but just happen to wherever events you at.
No cloud
You
chasing
know what
trees
I mean?
like
Yeah.
God, man. Man, what's your insight on how you come up with some of your cadence, man? How do you start some of your cadence?
Right.
What influenced you to do some of your cadence? You know what I'm saying? Now
Big
that
facts.
that would be some insight where he would tell you, say, hey man, however, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, jewels, you know what I'm saying? It would be nice. You know, and all that for me, man, I'm not with all that fanning out shit. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no.
But to anything that can help me progress with anything that I'm doing,
Mhm.
especially what we doing, man, shit, that's the best insight in the world.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like definitely. So we done like I said, I done sat back and said Scarface. I done sat back and said T.I. Honestly, I done left out. I don't like a couple. It's a few of them, Rip Dog.
It's a
Like
lot.
I already
It's a
said
lot.
Scarface, but Kanye West, man, I don't care what people say. He is a genius. It's like that
Yeah.
that I don't know if he still got it on Netflix or not, but he had a little show on there called not slow show, but a documentary called Genius, and he just never updated it, but it was beautiful to watching his struggle and stuff like that, and see where he is today, man. He's one of the coldest producers. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Like you cannot. He might do some crazy stuff on some other levels or whatever, but when it comes to that music, that boy is one of the coldest, man.
Man, he
You
is.
know what I mean? I don't call him a boy. He's a man when
But
it
see,
comes to that
you got
music.
a
G.
whole bunch of 'em, man. Man, I'm gonna tell
He's
you,
cold with it, man.
man, I'm gonna tell you the coldest to me, man.
I'm a big fan of Kanye. I ain't gonna lie.
The
It's
coldest,
because of that.
man, the coldest to me is that goddamn R. Kelly. R. Kelly is the coldest.
Big Cole wasn't probably playing an instrument and his singing and stuff like that, but this is what Kanye do with the beats, man. And honestly, I can see the insanity in him when it comes to how he just so obsessed with the music and he just so into the music, and that's like for anybody like music, like I like music. You can see somebody just feeling music, like basically replicating how you feel music.
Yeah.
It just make you gravitate. You know what I mean? No, Diddy. Of course, I ain't trying to be. You know what I
No,
mean?
I mean it's a
But
different
yeah,
because
man, just feeling that
because
shit like that.
he orchestrating a whole lot of
Yeah, that's
things.
what I'm saying.
He writing music, he writing sheet music, he writing lyrics, so he
Yeah.
orchestrating a lot of things compared
And he
to
can
what Kanye
control
doing.
everything,
You know
how
what I'm
it
saying?
beat sound, man. That dude is one of the most dopest beat
But see,
makers.
but you gotta
Sorry.
look at the same thing with R. Kelly. He orchestrating a whole lot more shit than what
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
So, but then just like him, he making beats, but this nigga done wrote songs for so many folks. You know what
oh
I'm saying?
man, R. Kelly, you
That's
right.
what I'm
That
talking
that's
about,
what
man.
that's the substance right there.
You know, the only other
Right there, that's the
person,
substance right there.
and the only other person that people really don't know that becomes second play to him is Chris Brown.
Chris Brown is very dope. Don't get me wrong. He's a heck of an artist.
And he's a hell of a ghostwriter too.
I mean, I ain't
I'm
really heard
serious,
too much
bro.
about that. No, I
Yeah.
know. I hear his rapping. He can rap and all that stuff, especially coming out with that this to Quavo. I heard all that, but it's just like Chris Brown been doing it since he was a younger kid.
He been
You know what I
writing,
mean?
yeah.
He been doing it since he
Man.
was real young. I mean, I was in high school. He about the same age. So it's like, I was like in like I was about 12th, 11th, 12th grade, but still, you know what I mean? He been doing it since I was, man, he grown into his image
Man,
and
that
how
cat,
he is now. But he
he-
dope though, man. He's a dope artist, man.
man, he done wrote a lot of he done wrote a lot of pop songs, man, for a lot of cats that you wouldn't
Mhm.
think. Like one person like Avril Lavigne, that's her name.
Doom, 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 doom.
Man, look, he done wrote
I
country
can see.
music.
I believe it, man.
Yeah.
Trust me, I believe it. So I mean, honestly, like I mean, I can go on and on, man. Like I said, Kanye West, I love to be around him. I would love to be around him. I would say it's crazy. I'm gonna think of somebody else. Kanye West is one of my favorite producers, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pharrell, I love Pharrell. I mean, I always loved Pharrell since he came out with that front. You know what I mean? Even before then, with the Neptune, yeah, with the Neptunes. So,
Yeah.
I mean, man, music wise, I like to go back into the day, like how they recorded all analog. Just sit down. You know what I mean? If I go have like a little time machine, you sit back and sit down there with the Temptations recorded they hit. You know what I mean? Or whoever. You know what I mean? Like I would like to,
I would love to go back and revisit and hear the Clips first album. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
With Pusha T and Malice.
Mhm.
Man, they were going hard back then, man.
I believe it.
Bruh. But
You already know.
let's
Y'all got
talk about this food game, man. What everybody
FTA.
cook, man.
Coming with the late night, even though it's not the late night edition. We talking about from the Memorial Day
Memorial
thing.
Day. What did everyone cook, man? You know.
Everybody can
Yeah.
like and subscribe, please, to FTA All Star Production on YouTube. We want to hear about y'all, and we want to hear what y'all cook for the holiday. We want to know how y'all spent y'all's holiday. We're going to dive in a little bit right before we get up out of here about our holiday. At least for me, I didn't do shit too much. Excuse my French. You know what I mean? I just kicked it with my daughters all weekend. They enjoyed themselves. Um, Going over my coworker's crib to have a little water splash fun, a little taco bar, you know what I mean? A little bouncy house, and I was just looking at them as I'm drinking
Y'all
my
had
tequila.
some tacos.
Oh yeah, well, we had some tacos.
Oh man, y'all
Yeah.
didn't call me, man.
Man, listen.
Ooh, man, taco.
Say, yeah.
I can remember.
But yeah, I had to run that energy out. I was drinking my tequila a little bit and just chilling. I had one little shot, one beer, nothing too much because I had my daughters with me. But it turned out to be a great weekend. Like I said, I celebrated my daughter's birthday, so even though her birthday's tomorrow, which is probably right now, I don't know the time it is, but yeah, man, it was.
It is
Yeah.
12:07.
Yep. It's at 2:07.
12.
Like, oh, loaded load. We
Yeah.
coming with the late night, but however, that was my whole experience for the holidays. You know what I mean? My food that I ate, honestly, I cooked that day, so I had a little bit of pork chops. I didn't grill. I had a little bit of pork chops, had some pasta side, a little chicken Alfredo pasta side, and I had some the kids call glizzies nowadays. You know, hot dogs. So kids call glizzy. So it was nothing extravagant. It was cool. We just made it do what it do. You know what I mean? How about you, Rip Dog? What you have on a holiday?
Man.
On your what you call it? On your wish meat.
Man, shit, I cooked the most tenderest 2 slabs of spare ribs, man. I couldn't even put no sauce on them. They were falling from the bone, man. Man,
Ooh, just get your bread.
man, shit, I ain't want them to fall through the grill.
Oh yeah, you had to grab them things with like
Man.
4 tongs.
Man, boy, some of them things were tender. And then, I had, of course, drumsticks, brats,
Said the drummy dummies.
Yeah, man, I had macaroni and cheese, but I only got one chance to supple on it, and it was gone.
Said,
cabbage, man,
it
was gone.
cheese you.
Man, they got everything.
Not tease you, cheese you.
Man, they left me
Time out.
about a quarter of a half a slab, and
Shit, you already got it coming. You know what I mean?
But
So,
what really surprised me about this weekend, man, is how people not talking about how Joe Biden trying to ban the Bible.
I heard about that, and that's like a deeper conversation with dog.
I don't know if everyone, caught that or heard that within the last couple of days. Actually, the last 3 days, But it's been going on. The discussion has been going on for a week, but you know, I'm just saying everything else is covering up the real stuff. So this,
Nah, all right, no.
you
Excuse me,
know,
sorry.
was more informative for me. So
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I mean, that was like a little brief wrap up with the little music artists, things like that. Where I like to, I go on and on with the music. I ain't gonna lie to you. People I like to collab with, people I love to just have any type of, whether it's just sitting in the studio with them, watching them do their thing or whatever. No Diddy. Um, just being around certain people, man. Like that's iconic to me. Like I said, Mobb Deep. I said Kanye West. I can go on and on and on. You know what I mean? I could be controversial, or some people might think like whatever. I don't want even, you know what I mean. But for me, those are at least my top three. The Andre 3000. You know what I mean? I can just, people that's you got some real good hip hop knowledge and experience. I love to be around those folks. If I could, if it was with me learning about what they do, their regiment. Excuse me, when it comes to music, period. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this next late night episode of FTA, or LNFTA. The next episode. This is not LNFTA. This is FTA, the regular one. You know what I mean?
that's true.
Comment Man podcast tonight. You know what I mean? We're going to be respectful to, the content is not as explicit, of course. I try to keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
We still going to cuss a little bit, I'm sorry. And we still going to sip on our Cletus. Whatever you thought, it's not what you thought if you think the Cletus ain't in it. You know what I'm talking about?
You know.
So, Rip Dog,
You know.
got anything else to say, Rip Dog? I know you
Man.
got something to say, G.
The only thing I can tell you is, let's eat and get fat. You know what I'm saying? This is a new year. Let us try to save money. Let us get our families together. Let us get all of us minds right.
Inflation is real, G.
You know what I'm saying? And until then, let's hold it in the road. Jazz.
Let's get it. You already know. Y'all got it live from the Attic FTA. This is episode 10. This is number 10 for us. I want to thank everybody that's like and subscribe to this page. And we want to make our crowd grow bigger. We want to make this better for y'all. Make sure y'all more engaged and have good content. It's coming a little slower than I want it to be, but it's still coming. You know what I mean? So I still got faith in that. But however, you got it from your man Sean P.P. Gunnah and Parle. You know what I mean?
Oh,
To the next time we see each other again.
man, y'all
Let's get it.
do it.
Let's go.
See each other again. Memories, never forget. Till the next time we see each other again. We see each other again. Precious memories is something we'll never forget. Never forget. Nah. So much. On my mind I'm grieving, snatched a part of my heart and left me bleeding. Cookouts you would stomp so hard, had lights blinking. High life was the type of beer that you would drink in. Reminiscing on the days you helped lay the cement. That's around the time my dad worked for Siemens. And Uncle Larry, yeah, we miss you too. Spending nights over your house and stay dropping jewels. I always listen, you and Grandpa I'm always missing. Another memory, my dad's job going fishing. More time with you both, I'm always wishing. Everlasting memories, I worship y'all existence. Till the next time we see each other again.